this is Glennon with Making Money with Storage Unit Auctions, and the title of this joint, Picking Storage Auctions, eBay, Craigslist, How to Make Money. I see a lot of information out there, and the information's good. The information's actually very good. But there's one little problem. I see all the questions, and I get them every day, and the thing is, everyone's looking for the sure thing. It's like, hey, look, but what's really bad about that, they're looking for the sure thing for free or for the least price possible. I'll let you know a secret. There's no such thing. Okay, stop that. You're not going to get information that's going to make you several thousand to several hundred thousand to several $1,000,000 for free. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. That's why venture capitalists and these other people who spend millions to sometimes billions on an ideal to make money. Now, I'm going to give you a few tips to actually help you make money using these venues. That's what they are, venues. Whether you're a picker, storage auction guy, treasure hunter, whatever, first thing you must do once you get information is get off your ass. You must go to an auction, you must go picking, you must go treasure hunting, and you have to put some money at risk. It is not enough to just go. I do understand in the beginning if you're green and you want to go and dip your toe in the big water and see if the temperature is just right for you to jump in, that's one thing. But at the 6-month mark that you have not invested any cash, you're a scared little bitch. That's what you are, and you'll never be successful. So from the top, go out to wherever you're going to do. Number 2, you have to become an active participant. One of the things that I noticed when I was in the storage auction business was that roughly 5 to 10% of the crowd voted. So if there was that was roughly it, unless it was just a bunch of regulars. And what I'm hearing from people who are going to auctions is that ratio still holds true. And you're like, oh, the crowds, they're everywhere. Which does push the ratio up, because if there's 100 people, that 20% goes up more, so there's more bidding. But the thing is, most people who attend auctions don't bid on the regular. You want to become a person who is bidding and buying and selling on the regular. Because unless you go out, unless you spend some money, and unless you actually involve yourself in the selling process, you're never going to be any good. I see comments all the time like, hey, thanks, for the information. You ain't trying to charge us anything. This is my definition of a statement like that. I don't know if I'm really going to do this, so I don't want to pay no money. Therefore, if I don't do it, I don't feel bad. That's what that's about. Because, I just kind of looked at some stuff. And also, here's the big gotcha. The big thing. The really, really big thing that no one wants to hear. When you are new, the chances of you losing money are very, very high. I'm going to say that again for the people in the back. When you are brand new to whatever it is, the chances of you losing money are very, very high. When I first started, I lost a lot of money. I made a lot of money. I lost a lot of money. It's buying your education, as Dwayne said. You have to do these things. And as long as you sit on the sidelines, you're just going to be a cheerleader. So go ahead and put your little skirt on and get your little gold boots with the tassels on and your little pom-poms, because that's all you are. It's just a cheerleader, because unless you put some skin in the game, which means you may get hit, you may get knocked out, but that doesn't count, because I got knocked out. I have lost a lot of money. I'll tell you, and this was before the storage auction game. I was doing a deal in the commercial office furniture business, and I was kind of still green. And I signed this contract, which was a great contract, which was a wonderful contract. And because I was green and stupid, I allowed them to renegotiate and end up bending over and just backing up on the piece of big jagged wood. And I'm like, because the thing is, I didn't know what I was doing. And I lost about 30 grand on the deal. You know, I still made money, but I would have made 30,000 more with the original deal. Why did I sign that contract? I was smoking the crack pipe. To this day, I'm like, why did I do? I just don't know. But a few years later, I'm dealing with the same individuals because they need some more stuff, and they're like, hey, we would love those original terms. And I was like, that company has changed their policies. If you want matching furniture, it's actually even more expensive than the original deal. I mean, the original deal. And they're like, really? And they was frowning. And then they went out and shopping because they were trying to get it cheaper. But the thing is, they couldn't. And they had to come back to us. And at that point, it was like, the moral of that story is, if you stay in the game, you can ultimately win. But if you just go out, don't play, just have your pom-poms, you're just doing your cheerleader thing, you're never going to win. And you're going to be imminently frustrated, and one day you're going to be old and you're going to have a whole bunch of regrets, because I feel it is better to go out and fail miserably and know what it's about than to sit and I wonder. I don't want to live a life like that, and I don't want you to live a life like that. So that's the deal. To be successful in this business, you're going to have to go out, get dirty, put some skin in the game, and know on the front end that you're possibly going to lose money. And I'm going to say, based on the way things are going on, and people are all caught up in, I'm going to buy this thing and make a whole lot of money, because you know what? The vast majority of the units I bought were just regular old stuff, but I bought a lot of units. I wouldn't have got the stuff that I got out of the units that I'm able to share with you if I was a scared little bitch. It wouldn't have happened, because I would have been buying onesies and twosies and threesies a month. And I'm telling you, when you man up or you woman up and you really push forward and understand, there's going to be some pain. There's going to be some pain. There's going to be some blows. There's going to be some hard days. There's going to be some stuff like, you're like, why the hell am I doing this? But if you continue to play, if you continue to learn from your mistakes, if you continue to stay in the game, you will become better and you will make that money. But due to being an American and living in the United States of America, we have a lot of freaking people who think they're entitled to success because they just breathe. That's it. I'm breathing. Where's my success? And that's why there's so much frustration. Being successful is a process. It's a series of steps. It's a series of development. It takes time. I got a comment like, hey, your YouTube channel, you're getting YouTube money and you're making money from the ads, and most assuredly, yes, I am. But the backstory, or the rest of the story, as Paul Harvey used to say, and I used to love that guy, was for 2 years, I didn't make a dime from YouTube. But I continued to put videos up, and I continued to engage the community, I continued to talk. And I kept doing it, and I kept doing it, and I kept doing it. And if you would take the time to look across the YouTube blog sphere, whatever you want to call it, and if you look at the guys who are really successful, go to the channel page, and I guarantee you, you're going to see 2006. A lot of these big YouTubers got in early. They started really, really early, and they continue to build. So, some of these guys now have, this will be their 6th year on YouTube at some point in 2012, because YouTube is going to be 6 years old. These are like the granddaddies. 6 years of putting up videos. If you look at them, just do it. Just go back and check out all the big wigs, and sure, you'll get someone new that'll pop in and bam, they're blowing up in just a year. But that's atypical. That's not the norm. So, the thing is, even me here on YouTube, I had to pay dues. And I'm still paying dues. I'm not the best. Really, my channel's very small. But understand, I'm very appreciative of everybody that watches. So don't get it twisted. But it's still small potatoes. And I have so much room to grow. So many ways to go, to become bigger and better. Because I realize I still have to pay dues to a certain level. You don't get away from that. So to be successful, understand you have to have a plan. You have to put yourself out there, and you're going to lose on some days. I know this is not going to make me very popular by saying that, because that's the reality. I've been through it. I've lost money. I've had those days, and I never quit. I never stopped. I never said, hey, there's a bad review, I'm not going to write anymore. I was like, fuck it. I'm all right. That's how they feel, but I'm going to keep writing it. All these other people are buying this stuff. You have to develop that attitude, because there are going to be dark days. There's going to be long days, and there's going to be days where you don't even feel like getting out of bed. But if you're going to be a winner, you're going to learn how to motivate yourself and push yourself forward through all of these circumstances. And that's what will make you successful, and that's what will put money in your pocket. All right, this is Glendon with Making Money with Storage Unit Auctions.